This is a separate building, and it's 47 stories, so in most cities it would be a huge building. But this building wasn't hit by a plane. But just watch the video and then we'll talk about it, because it's really short.
This is an orange. If you were told it was something else, you wouldn't believe it, would you? This is called visual identification based on experience. This building is about to be destroyed in what is called a controlled demolition. Buildings do not do this spontaneously. Here is another example of a controlled demolition. The initial charges are spaced about 1 second apart. And you can see that each section begins falling separately. Successful demolitions require that all the structural support columns collapse at virtually the same time. If they don't, or if something else goes wrong, the result will look something like this. This is World Trade Center 7 just before it collapsed on September the 11th, 2001. It had not been hit by an aircraft. It had been damaged by falling debris and fire. But by 5:20 p.m. most of the fires had been extinguished. Although the building was 47 stories high, it doesn't fall sideways, nor collapse unevenly. For this to have happened, all of the building's vertical supports must have given way at almost exactly the same time. Yet the Federal Emergency Management Agency reported that the collapse was due primarily to fire. But what does it look like to you? As of July 2007, there is no final report on the collapse of World Trade Center 7. But the National Institute of Standards and Technology still rules out a controlled demolition. So the question is, do you believe what you can see with your own eyes?
Alright, so what happened to me was on September 11th, I went home and I taped the news all day. Because after I saw the second building was hit by a plane, I was curious as to what was going on, and I know for a fact they show things one time and they don't ever show it again. I didn't see that till the next day when I watched my tape back and I saw World Trade Center 7 fall that wasn't hit by a plane. And then the news media never talked about it again. The government's version of why that building fell was that it caught on fire and every load-bearing beam in the whole 47-story building gave way at the exact same second, and the building fell straight down in 8 seconds. So the government's version was that 2 planes caused 3 buildings to fall straight down in 10 seconds. Something that's never happened in the history of the world. And they still stick to that. You don't hear anything about that. Now I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory, and maybe it is. The government's version of what happened on 9/11 is a conspiracy theory. But that building right there falling straight down, you know, they said that the fires, just like if this building caught on fire, weakened the steel and the building fell. Well, you know, in your fireplace, fire doesn't make your grate fall straight down. Your kerosene heater don't just fall straight down. Here, you've got a 47-story building and the whole thing falls straight down from fire. That's what the government contended. Now, the second one, which is my favorite one, the Flight 93 one, Flight 93 is the plane that crashed in Pennsylvania. This was only shown that one day. You know, it's on the internet now, but most people have never seen it. We'll cover that one, and like I say, it's not working. Okay, do a YouTube Flight 93 search.